Question number 2.
Question number 2. In your life, in your professional life, you've been a teacher, you've been a Phoenix police officer, you've been a training officer, you've worked for the Mesa Police Department, and you've worked for the Fish and Game, Arizona Fish and Game. You've probably done a lot of other things, but if you only could choose one thing that you're most proud that you did, oh, I forgot, you were in the Marines, and you're working with VFW, but if you only could choose one, what would the one thing be that you're most proud that you did in your professional life?
Well, I enjoyed, of course, not counting the Marine Corps, because the Marine Corps was my life. I had an opportunity to go to the University of Florida and play football for them on the recommendation of the coach that I had when I played football for the Marines. But I didn't go. I went home and ended up getting married. I had the 6 children, which was great. But work-wise, I think I enjoyed being a game and fish officer more than I did anything else, because it was an adventure. Of course, going to work for the police department every day was an adventure. The Chief Thomas, when I went on in 1959, Chief Thomas told us that we had to be careful of the opposite sex, because the biggest deterioration of a good policeman was a policeman in uniform that the opposite sex loathed to be with. And I remember him telling us, don't get your honey where you get your money. And there was a lot of police officers that got fired over it from fraternizing with female helps on the police department. A lot of them got, but that was the good part. But the game and fish was an adventure. Of course, going to work in the police department was an adventure every day, because every day something was different. You might get a call on one day and the next day get the same type of call, but you adjudicate it different. So I'm not too sure I could pick out any one place, because I enjoyed being a training officer in the police academy. I enjoyed being the range master and teaching firearms at Mesa, and I was good at it. And everybody in the state of Arizona to this day still remembers the classes that I taught. I traveled all over the United States teaching firearms after we switched over from revolvers to semi-autos. And it was because other police departments found out about my training abilities, and they would call the chief and asked if I could come to their department and teach. Now, I didn't teach the individual guys. I taught the firearms instructors from that police department.